welcome to another episode of Today I Got Time. Thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate you guys. How are you doing today, Mom?
I'm doing great. The girls are on spring break. I'm getting some rest, and the weather is nice out here, and
I know that's
the
right.
allergies aren't really whooping on me today or yesterday, so I appreciate that. For all our allergy sufferers out there, I'm with you. I'm with you.
Lord.
What's up with you, friend?
Nothing much. Enjoying life. Easter came and gone. Had a great Easter. 2 more weeks till your girl's birthday.
Woo, 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 woo. Taurus season. Y'all Tauruses.
Shout out to my 89 babies. We're about to be 37 this year.
What? 37?
40, I see you, but back
it up. Back it up. We're still in our prime. Don't you know?
And I'm a young whippersnapper.
Yeah, I was telling my mom that I didn't want to. I didn't attend church this year. I normally go to church every Easter, but I didn't attend church this year because I don't have a church home. So because I don't have a church home, for the last 2 years, I've been kind of just like researching churches and like trying to see like which church I can go to and that benefits me or resonates with me and my family and my beliefs. And last year I did attend a church and it was pretty cool, but it just didn't sit with my spirit and it just wasn't. It didn't give me what I needed to give. So I didn't go back to the church any other time last year. So this year I was like, oh, I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna go find another church. But then I was like, oh no, that's pump faking. And I ain't really with pump faking. I ain't with the pump faking and being all the neat folks shit just cause it's Easter. So let me just actually try to be more active in a church or in my community, finding a church throughout the year. So I don't have to pump fake when Easter comes. I'll actually be at a church home and I'll actually have a church family and a church community. But, with everything that's going on within like the building of the church, right? Not the actual religion of it all, just the structure. I ain't really feeling it. I ain't feeling all that. Oh, you got your taxes, and we not give us some money out your taxes, and open up the mattress. We know you got some money under. It's like, whoa, wait a minute.
Or locking doors till y'all give up the money.
See, that's crazy.
What I'm saying? Like, let's.
I ain't with none of that. Like, what are we talking about? What?
That is very big to make sure you attend a church that you could consider home and not just go anywhere just to praise the Lord on one day, or 2 days out the year, Easter and Christmas, good for you, friend, for standing on business with that.
But, I don't want to be a hypocrite, right? So I'm not trying to
absolutely
just be doing something to be doing something. So we decided this year not to go, and we had a good time at the house. I cooked a nice dinner, and I had some homework to do. I did a little Easter hunt inside the house with the girls, and we just relaxed and chilled and said, and as we always do, said our prayers and our thankfulness,
Amen.
And went on about our day.
Because God knows your heart.
Absolutely.
So and you don't have nevertheless, it doesn't matter where your temple is, as long as you have that moment with God and because He knows your heart and He knows what's true. And while we're talking about
what's true,
what's true, what's true, what's actual factual, we are gonna dive right into today's episode of what we don't like. That's actual factual.
So it's not necessarily for me a big like I hate this. Like this is such a freaking like thorn in my butt. Like, oh, I just don't like it. It's not like that. It's just like,
you're irritated.
Right, I ain't really feeling that. I ain't feeling that. I mean, I get it, but I don't like it. If we have to clarify what an ick is.
And that's her preference and what her ick is. I'm going to tell you mine. These icks that I'm going to express that I strongly dislike are things that will make me not want you around you. Okay?
Dang, the icks give it up like
because,
that.
Friend, I am very, very big as we are kicking this ick category list off. I am very, 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 very big on people that can't receive information. I don't like people that aren't receptive to information. Provocative victimization, if you will. Okay? It's okay to have an opinion, a thought process, whatever. But when you are indulging in a relationship, right? When you have conversations with other people, you need to be able to receive information because you're not talking to yourself on the other end, right? You're talking to somebody else who has their own thought process, lived their own life, experienced their own things. You should be able to receive information. When you cannot receive information, for me, not only is that an ick, I think you're ignorant, and I will not continue to further engage with you. I can't. I'm talking to a brick wall. Definition of insanity. Yeah. Can't do it. You all drive me crazy.
I understand that. Like, I get that because a lot of people are just stubborn and set in their ways, and they're not going to be receptive to new information, especially like older generations and older people, right? Like, they're like in your a wide range, right, of ages. 60s, 70s, 80s. Like, they not trying to change. You're not about to tell them today that they can't make a right-hand turn at a red light all of a sudden, and they've been making right-hand turns at red lights for the last 40 years. No. But it's like, well, again, Papa, the law has changed. Meanwhile, the
new rules, more people in the world.
The traffic,
you might have to stop.
Right, and the traffic laws have changed, so you now have to, abide by them. But like you said, if you can't, for me, it's not so much of an ick. I just know how to carry on with conversations with you. So I'm not going to be as forthcoming with information because you're not going to receive it anyways. So there's no point of me bringing down Law 4556 that was passed in 2025 because you're not going to believe it any goddamn ways. And even if I had the facts in front of you, you're still going to be like, well, anyways, okay, cool. You know what? Make that right hand turn. Make it. Do that. So
you got it.
You got it. Don't let them folks catch you now. Pop off. Yes, this go to jail. So I understand that one. What's another ick for you?
People being performative on the internet. I can't stand it. I don't like when celebrities, people that we put as influencers, indulge us so deep into what they have going on that now when people form an opinion, we should mind our business. You're being performative. You added us in a group chat. We've been trying to delete this bitch, but you keep trying to add us. Now that we're in here giving you the constructive criticism you may need to either get you out the situation, be up in the situation, or whatever the case may be, you're like, oh, no, mind your business. I got it all figured out. You should have had it figured out and off the internet.
Yes. That's that viral shit. You know, if us was like, girl, you want to go viral, world star. I'm telling you, when that shit started popping, motherfuckers really started realizing, like, oh, you can get viral or go viral for like this performative shit. Folks started really doing the absolute most and putting their business out there, but then it always backfires. It always backfires. They pulling up tweets and shit from folks back.
On Rihanna's internet because it never goes away.
They pulling your stuff up. They pulling your card. So know what you're doing, and then when people give you your opinion about it, damn. The same way that you posted it and you didn't care what nobody felt like when you posted it, have that same energy when people are commenting.
Absolutely.
And they're not agreeing with what the fuck you're doing or saying. Have that same energy. Or, you know, be able to take the constructive criticism and pivot. Like, okay, you know what? 1,000 people in these comments said that I should do this, or this is a better route, or I should handle it this way, or whatever, or I was wrong. Maybe I should reevaluate this situation, and maybe I should, again, try to pivot and go a different route with this situation. Not being so aggressive and so offended by other people's opinion. Baby, your opinion, everybody got one. Okay. I really give a fuck less about somebody else's opinion. If you're not in my main circle of friends, and I only have 3 friends, if you are not one of these 3 people, okay, that are and not including my mama, okay, if you want to add my mama in, that's 4 people. If you're not one of these 4 individuals, I don't give a damn about what you got. I don't care. I don't really care. Now you can give me your your opinion. You can give it to me. If I if I'm
receptive
not even
to
if
it.
I'm receptive to it, but if I put it out there for you to even give it to me.
Right.
Like I gotta be performative and I have to be able to give you the information. Like I gotta get on Facebook Live or Instagram and be like, this is what's going on with me and this is happening with my family and this is what's going on in my life right now. If I'm doing that, then I have to be ready for whatever is going to come back from that.
Absolutely.
I gotta be ready. I gotta be ready for whatever's gonna come back with that. And I'd rather that's either I'm gonna take the information and I'm gonna drive forward, and I'm gonna go ahead and use it to the best of my abilities and try to be better and whatever, or I'm just not, and I'm gonna next. I'm on to something else. Right. I said I hate that nigga yesterday, and I'm with him today. What's up? You mad? Be mad. I don't know what to tell you. Right. But you can't get mad because now everybody's in your fucking messages or they all over the internet on different platforms talking about your situation with whomever, right? Or with whatever. And you're mad because everybody has this opinion about you. And y'all don't know me. Y'all don't know me. Well, we know enough. We know he was beating your ass between the washing machine and the dryer last week. We know that.
Absolutely. So take this as a learning lesson. Keep it off the internet.
Keep it off the internet if you don't want.
Give it another 24 to 48 hours, please. Just.
or if you have a story to tell, when you're ready to tell that story, when you've out of that mud,
absolutely,
and you done drug yourself out that mud, because sometimes you got to get up out of it first. You got to get up out of it first. You can't be listening to all these different folks and having all these different opinions, and you still inside the trenches. You got to get up out the trenches first. When you get up out the trenches and you decide that you want to tell your story, make sure that you're out the trenches.
Right.
Make sure that you're out the trenches first and that you're healed, so that way you won't be offended. You won't give a fuck less about what somebody else had to say because you done already got up out of that. I'm just telling y'all what happened to me. I'm not dealing with that right now. Like that's not something I'm dealing with right now.
This isn't my life. Absolutely. Right. What's the ick for you, friend?
An ick for me is standing too close to me in the grocery store line or in the line period.
Absolutely.
If I am in the process of checking out and I have my items, they are on the conveyor belt and we are scrolling along and I'm standing here at the debit card kiosk or whatever you call it. I'm sitting here, I'm getting ready to pay, whether it's cash, debit card, tap, whatever. I don't need you on my back, breathing down my neck, and then you got your shit stacked on top of my shit. No. I need you to back the fuck up.
Do you see why I love COVID?
Right, exactly.
6 feet.
No, for real, 6 feet. I loved it when they had the little things on the ground. Like, this how far you need to be standing the fuck away from somebody. Because why are you standing so close to me? Are you gonna pay for my stuff? Like, that's, oh God, that bothers me so bad because it's like, damn. I cannot check out first before you get to thinking that you, and I'm even understanding too. Okay, so I try to be as understanding as I can to people, right? I try. But I'm even understanding too, you maybe having a lot of things in your hand and you just need to get them out of your hand and you put them on the conveyor belt, right? And you just put the little wood thing there, you separate it. Okay, cool. And you may have to get up close to me to do that. Okay, cool. Once you put that shit down, take 5 steps back. Take your steps back.
Go back around your cart.
Go back. Like, go back around the cart now. Like, you need to be back here because your stuff is already out your hand. Like, now there's no reason. But when I'm checking out and you are intentionally you right here up on me, that shit make me really look at a motherfucker like, man, come on with the games. And then folks get mad when you say something. It's like, but what the fuck? Why are you so close to me? What, for real?
It's uncomfortable. I make it uncomfortable. You better hope a unicorn fart don't come out my behind.
Oh God,
okay?
No.
I make it uncomfortable. I absolutely do. Or I hit them with one of these. Like, I'll stand there and look at them like, you about to pay? Or I purposely try to cover my debit card to make it seem like who the
right, because why are you so close? You trying to get my information?
Scammer. Personal space.
Yes.
But what I've also with that, because I'm not big with uncomfortability, what I've also learned is to keep my cart there, like back there, so it's where, you know, the kiosk where you pay and the conveyor belt. It's a line there. And I'll just, whenever they, you know, turn the little thing, and whoop, because I'm going to create my own fucking distance. Because I'm tired of groups of people standing too close to me. I know I'm an exotic being. I give unicorn, alien, rock star. Absolutely. I give something Transformer-esque. I get it. But back the fuck
Never
up.
Transformer.
Back. I mean like Optimus Prime, not the other Transformer. Not
it never gave trans. It never gave. What the fuck did you mean, nigga?
Like, you see, different times we
gotta clarify terminology we use. We gotta clarify, because don't ever get in your D comments acting fucking stupid, please. Okay, don't ever do it to yourself. That's that
because you could never. What's another ick for you, friend?
What, motherfucker? Another ick for me is arguing in the comments like it's a full-time job. Oh, child, y'all gets in these comments. Do not get me wrong. I love me a good comment. I love a good funny comment. I ain't with no disrespectful, rude, cruel ass shit, no racist ass shit. Absolutely. Those shits don't even resonate with me. I bypass them so fast. I baby, like, I get up out of here.
Right.
I love me a good funny comment, and then I also love me a good combative comment to like whatever the video is, or you know, I don't mind people speaking their opinions, right? I don't mind people speaking what they believe. Now, obviously, like when you're being like cruel and unusual, and you're just saying some shit to be saying some shit, like it's not necessary. But again, it's a free world. Well, obviously it's not, but we still have freedom of speech. You still can say whatever the fuck it is for the most part that you want to say. For the most part, you can voice your opinion. Depending on who you are and what you're saying. But when you're in these comments and y'all are arguing with each other, and this thread is 2,800 people long, and all y'all is under the same comment, and y'all all going back and forth with the same person, it's like, come on now. We are on the internet. Like, this shit is not real. These same folks that's talking shit, these same folks that's talking trash, it's not going to be the same folks that's going to walk up on you and say it to your face. These ain't going to be the same folks that's going to have the same opinion in a group full of people, a group of their peers. They're not. So there's really no reason to go into it. And then it bothers your spirit. Now you got to hold this with you all day because you've been arguing with a person, and now they done chumped you off, or not even chumped you off, but said some disrespectful shit to you and racist ass shit to you. And now you holding that with you. No, I don't even give people the leg room. You don't even have opportunity. I say what the hell I want to say, and I keep it cute. I keep it very cute. Keep it very mindful what I'm saying. I try to be educated. I try to be very educated when I'm making my comments. I don't throw out ignorant comments just because, oh, this may be funny. No, everything ain't funny. I don't like it when people get in the comments and get to arguing with each other, because it's pointless. It's pointless. I don't like it.
Absolutely. I think it is pointless. Like I said, get in and get out. Say what you gotta say. Get out. Yeah. Like,
move on.
Why are you getting paid for this? Because maybe there is a thing in trolling that there's a check that I maybe need to
tap into.
Okay. Right. But also I have a real life, and I don't give a fuck. So like, I really don't care. That's too much investment. I just
I'm not gonna sell my soul to be fucking paid. Oh, I can get paid if I get on here and I say some racist shit, or I get paid if I say some sexist shit, or I say some real cruel and unusual shit. No, money ain't everything. And your character, it speaks when even you think it's not. Even when you're thinking like your character is not being shown, or people can't see it because it's through a comment. Words matter.
Absolutely,
words matter.
And we seen that video of the lady. I don't know if anybody remembers that video of that lady. She was a black woman who went up to, I think, the man's job and was like, "Are you such and such? Didn't you make this comment?" And da 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 da. We might have to find that and pull that up. But that's why and she drove 3 hours, I believe. She drove 3 hours to go to this man's either establishment or like a food restaurant, one of the two, and she confronted him. And again, what you put out there may bite you in the ass. So be mindful, and B, stand on business. That's all I gotta say
stand
about
on
that.
it. Don't be on the comments trolling and thinking that people can't get to you. This is 2026. Okay, they can get to you. You can get got to. Even in Alaska, your ass can get got.
An ick for me is cancel culture. Okay, I think if we cancel people, let's keep it a buck and keep them there. I see that Kanye is making a comeback, and I'm just using him as an example. But nevertheless, if the shoe fits, wear this bitch. Put whomever, insert whomever here. Okay? I'm just using Kanye. Kanye went on a rant a couple years ago, tried to stand on business. Now your money slowly declined. You came back out here with the even crazier bitch. Thought that was gonna reel us back in. It just made us. It just showed us the craziness level that you are at. Then you think you could have you thought you could say anti-Semitic, black, negative things about Black history, and think that people weren't going to make you stand on that. To fast forward to current times, you apologize. You had a whole conversation with a rabbi and apologized to the Jewish community. You apologized to the Black community. Now you're on concert, and I guess you were supposed to host a festival or some shit. Finding out all these sponsors pulled out of the festival. And now the festival, from what I'm seeing, is canceled because you can't enter the UK. Canceled culture. You need to stay canceled. I hate that for you because I love to advocate for a Black man. I will never sit here and, bash a Black man, but you, Black man, put your whole foot and your bitch's foot and everybody else's foot in your ass. Okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
At this point, the Adidas, the Yeezys that I have got so much shit on them, it don't make no fucking
That's why you have to be mindful. You have to be mindful. And I'm not saying that you can't be, objective to other opinions or life or your own beliefs or other beliefs. I'm not saying that, because be who you are.
Absolutely.
But when the be who you are is hated and racist and a sexist and a feminist and a pervert and an abuser, if that's who you are, that's be who you are, that's who you are, then you gotta stand on that, because ain't nobody fucking with that. Nobody's fucking with that. Nobody wants to deal with that. Nobody has to deal with that. Chris Brown ass got canceled many years ago.
And it's still
he's still canceled. A lot of people still do not vote Chris Brown because of the shit that he did with Rihanna years ago.
He can't go to a lot of award shows because of his behavior. Yes. People are making you stand on that. Okay. It is what these are the repercussions of your actions. For every action, there's a reaction. Whether you think it's short term or long term, or people are supposed to forget, some motherfuckers don't forget. Some people will hold that grudge. I am one of those people. I will hold the grudge for forever. Okay?
I said Taurus.
That's why it behooves you to walk on the straight and narrow. I think it's so easy.
No, for real. You could have met Kanye, and I hate it for you because you were, and still are, I'm not going to take that from you. You lyrically were a great. You made some great music back in the day when you was wearing the backpack. I don't know if, and I understand and I see the change because you lost your mom and she was very pivotal to you. And so I saw the transformation, right? Because if you're a real Kanye fan, you would know. Whoever knows, right? But at what point do we sit here and acknowledge that this man was grieving? Him himself. I'm not taking that. I'm not putting his work that he was supposed to do on anybody else, right? You're grieving. Get the help you need. This is why it's very important to get the help you need. Because when you come back out here and you're lashing out and you're doing all these different types of things, though people understand you are grieving, you're mourning the loss, you're this and you're that, they're still going to hold you accountable. They're still going to hold you to a certain standard that you're in the limelight. And this is before influencers and all that shit was out. that you're still a celebrity and that you still have people like trying to follow in your footsteps and that literally look up to you. And I get it. A lot of celebrities don't ask to be, which I think is crazy. But a lot of celebrities don't want to be an idol. Like they don't want to be an idol. They just want to make their money, make their music. If you resonate, you resonate. If you don't, you don't. But in that type of, I'm not in that light or in that environment or industry, but I'm assuming that when you're in that lane, that this is what comes with it, and you should know that.
Right.
You should know that. You should be well aware that when you're in this type of limelight and this type of lane, that you're going to have a lot of people that's going to follow behind you, and they're going to believe everything that you're saying. They're going to idolize everything that you do. So
and they're gonna want to be in every aspect of your life.
I love Sierra and Russell's privacy. If you want to use some more people that have privacy and that let us in where they want to let us in, love it.
Absolutely.
Love it. I love the way that Kevin Hart and when his children were younger, that he kept their relationship with their mother and his ex-wife, their mother. I love how he kept their growth and what they was going through private. Like, I love when celebrities can separate the limelight from the personal, like me actually having to be a parent, me actually having to raise teens, because your teenager ain't no different from our teenagers. The only difference is they might got a little check on them, but hell, they still got to go through the same shit. They still got to go through puberty. They still got to find themselves. They still have to, go and listen to, if your ass is in the news and the media, they still got to listen to their friends talk about, oh yeah, your mama ass was on TMZ last night.
Gosh.
She was drunk as fuck. Right. They still have to deal with those things. So you're trying, and that would be the same thing if he was in the community. Yeah, you seen Lil Ray Ray got shot up at the gas station. Lil Ray Ray got kids.
Right. We saw such and such crackhead mama on the corner and whatever, whatever. You give it's the same thing, just within the circle. I get it, the community. Yeah. Absolutely. What's another ick for you, friend?
Another ick for me is my favorite thing to say. Someone once told me this years ago. My favorite thing to say is just because you're being real don't make it right. It is a large ick for me when people disguise cruelness and hatred under being real. That shit grinds my gears. I will literally stop listening to what you're saying off the strength of what you're saying is rude, and what you're saying is mean as fuck, and what you're saying is hateful. I don't give a fuck if it's factual or not. I don't care. I don't care if you try to throw in some facts with the hate that you're spewing. I don't care. Just because you're being real don't make it right. I hate it. I hate that shit. That shit bothers the fuck out of me. Because someone had to tell me that. And it's crazy because how bad I hate it now. But someone had to tell me that in my early 20s. And I used to be like, well, I'm just being real. I'm just being real. And this grown ass man was like, just because you're being real don't make it right. I took that shit and ran with it. And literally since that moment he said it to me, I was like, okay, I have to literally reevaluate everything, like how I'm speaking to people and what I'm saying to people. Like, even if I have to take a moment, I have to remind myself, like, these are people too. Like, you can't just be saying any fucking thing to somebody, like, just because you're being real. Oh, and that's your opinion, and oh well, and I'm just telling you how I feel, and that's just what it's gonna be. Like, no. Because first of all, your opinion's not needed. Nobody needs the opinion. Even if someone is asking for the fucking opinion, you can bow and say, you know what, I would rather not speak on that. Because if your realness is going to be too raw for some people, everybody can't take that. Everybody can't take that. You might be too raw for a motherfucker. You might be too real.
Absolutely.
And it's okay. Right. It's okay to a certain extent, because, hey, they might need to toughen up, get a backbone, you know what I'm saying? Actually listen to some hard truth.
But who are you
to be the one to give it to them? Let their mama do that. Let their church, let the pastor do it, and God, let him do it. But you just trying to be mean and cruel and unusual. I love to give me, I love a good example. Let me a good example. If you have your seats, y'all. If you have a relationship with someone, right, friendship, and you're noticing that your friend, he, she, don't matter, is drinking a lot more than usual, right? And they're drinking while they're driving. They're drunk all the time. They can't pick up their kids on time because they drunk as fuck. Drunk. They want to drink Monday, Sunday, Tuesday, 80 degrees, 80 below 80 degrees. They don't give a fuck. They getting drunk. Okay, cool.
Right.
You, as a concerned friend, is trying to, address the situation. So you're going to tell your friend, hey, Jimmy, man, you've been drinking way too much. That shit fucked up. You can't even take care of your kids, man. You need to get your motherfucking shit together. Goddamn, you losing jobs and shit. You keep asking me for fucking money. I ain't got the money for you either to be drinking up. Why in the hell do we need to go that deep into the conversation? Like, not go that deep into the conversation, but into the message. You can say, we said this before a couple episodes ago. The tone matters, and just because you're being real, you don't have to be so cruel. And that was just lightly putting it out there. Like, that shit can get really messy. And shit can get real ugly. But obviously, like, if Jimmy's really your friend, let's talk to Jimmy. Like, let's actually try to find out what the fuck Jimmy got going on. Jimmy, what's up, man? Because I have noticed that you've been drinking a lot more lately, and I'm concerned. Like, do you want to talk about this? Like, let's talk about this, because I'm really getting concerned about your drinking. Oh, it ain't nothing. Okay, well, let's give some constructive criticism. Hey, it's becoming a problem, and because I'm viewing it as a problem, I'm not going to be able to drink with you. I'm not going to drink with you as much. I'm not going to drink with you at all anymore, because that don't mean that we can't be friends. That don't mean we can't hang out. I just am not going to be a part of the drinking. I don't want to be a part of the problem that I see happening. That's how you show love to somebody. That's how you show that you actually care about what the issue is and what the situation may be. Like, constructive criticism. But to bash somebody and then cover it up and say, well, I'm just being real with you. I'll use another one. If your girlfriend is smelling herself and she's not smelling all the way together and she needs to probably go hit the doctor's office, it might not behoove you to tell her you are smelling like a bag of tilapia and you need to go get your shit together. Yeah, she might be smelling like a bag of tilapia, but what the fuck is that to say to somebody? What is that to say to somebody, friend, for real? What?
I mean,
because you the motherfucker. See, you the motherfucker. That's what I be talking about, y'all. This is what I be talking about. This is what I be talking about.
Listen. I won't tell you smell like a bag of tilapia. I will be like, do you smell that? Where is that smell coming from? Let's figure that. And you know what? I'm even the type of person that will make it seem like it's me, just so you're not uncomfortable when I know it's not. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, girl, we all had that time when, we had to go get some bags filled. So, I'm gonna make light of the situation.
Right, because it's not a big.
I know what it's like to be embarrassed. I'm a girl. We all have times. Just like in previous episodes, we talked about after having children, the changes in your scent, your aura, your BO, right? So I'm the type to make it, but I'm laughing because you may need to be told, because we also know those individuals, because I'm going to play devil's advocate. We also know those individuals that don't hear when people are saying something. Do y'all smell that?
Well, okay, but you have to be passive aggressive. You don't have to be passive. You don't have to be passive.
Before I even go there, you smell yourself before anybody smells you. So is it that you're comfortable with this ambiance? That's where it's like, girl, what's tea?
Right, but again,
what's going on?
Okay, so again, the whole thing is, for me, when you are addressing an issue with someone, right? Or not even, it doesn't even necessarily have to be an issue. When you're just making a statement and you're making a statement to someone or a community or whatever, and you feel like, oh, well, I'm just being honest, I'm just being real, but it comes off as disrespectful, hateful, cruel, unusual punishment. Like, you never know what the fuck somebody might be going through. We can go back to the homegirl and the tilapia. If homegirl is smelling like this, right, and you're around, and you're me, if I'm around and I feel the need to say something, first and foremost, I'm not ever here. I don't know if I'm a girl's girl anymore, because you bitches ain't shit. But nevertheless, Nevertheless, I'm still, but still, even if I don't know you, if I'm close to you, if I'm not close to you, I would never address it in a room full of people. That's just one thing I would never do. Secondly, when I address it to you, I'm going to have a resolution now. We're going to fix this problem now. We're not going to wait on it. I'm not going to tell you to go to the doctor tomorrow. We're not going to We're going to fix this right now. Hey, girl, I don't give a damn if we out at the club. Hey, girl, let's go to the bathroom. Okay, I'm going to whisper. Okay, girl, I just want to let you know, no shade. No, I'm not even being funny. But, every time, like, you're standing up, like, I can smell something. And, I'm a girl too, so I don't want you to just be walking around here like that. So let me go get a paper towel with some soap, take them drawers off, throw them drawers in the trash. We wet this rag or all this tissue. Let's wrap this up. Let's wash ourselves down there real good. Maybe crack your legs open on the toilet if you got to. Get down there, and then if you want to proceed tonight, then you can proceed tonight. But if there's some other shit going on, you need to go get that handled.
On the way home, we're stopping at CVS.
Right. You got it right. Obviously, right. So on the way home, and then while we're still here, let's go ahead and set us up a doctor's appointment. When was the last time you went to the doctor? You know what I'm saying? Like, or it could just be one of those days you're just off, right? Oh, my period ended yesterday and I'm having my brown days and I thought I was over and done, but I'm not. Okay, that's understandable. Because we know how that shit go, them last couple of days of your period.
Absolutely.
Okay, cool, but bitch, you wasn't. And that ain't what happened. And that's not what's happening. But again, the delivery is a lot softer. It's a lot,
Absolutely.
Instead of me being like,
absolutely. This is why tone, delivery, all that matters.
So covering that, I'm being real shit. I'm just keeping it real with you. I'm just keeping it real with you. That shit do not matter to me. Just because you're being real does not make it right. Have some couth, okay? Have some decorum when you're speaking to people. Period. What's another ick friend?
So an ick for me is weaponized incompetence. I hate when motherfuckers act dumb. Inconvenience for them. You get what I'm saying? I hate when I'm gonna just basic. I'm gonna keep it basic, sweet, soft, and cute, whatever. Say you come home from grocery shopping and you got a shitload of groceries in the back of your trunk. And your significant other, your partner, whatever the title is in your household,
your child
knows you dig
the fuck,
whoever,
right.
everybody can fall into this. But I'm talking about adults. This goes for the adults because the children, they're learning, they're whatever.
They weaponize incompetence as well. They absolutely weaponize incompetence. They learn early. It starts there.
They absolutely do. But nevertheless, you get this shit ton of groceries. You come home, you pull up. There's nobody here to unload the groceries. So now everybody's hands, legs, and eyes don't work. So nobody hear me toot, beep, back up in this motherfucker for y'all to know. Come down like the fucking fire alarm and come get this shit out my car. So nobody knows that. Another instance. Nobody knows to put the laundry in the laundry basket. Right. We just go ahead and hang it around. Right. We're gonna have it hanging around the laundry basket because the laundry basket is here for decorative reasons. Right. Like, let's be so fucking
and then the excuse is, well, I didn't know what you want me to do with it. Or, well, I didn't know what you was gonna do. Or you wash your clothes? It's like, what the fuck does any of that even matter? Why does it matter? The incompetence of it all, right? The incompetence part. That's the incompetence.
Whether it was getting washed or not, this shit is not in the basket. So it does not want to get washed. Do you see? Like, all of it. Shoes in my hallway. Now I'm getting personal. Yeah. Now I'm gonna fire some shit up. Shoes all in the hallway. What the fuck we got closets for? What do we have?
And then they say,
and it's the fact that people will literally put their feet over the shoes and keep walking down the hallway. That's where it's the frustrating part because it's like, I know you guys all
right.
There's about 20 pairs of eyes in this motherfucker, okay? I know y'all see, maybe 26 with these fucking glasses. How thick they are. Nobody sees this stuff in the hallway. until I start acting a fucking fool. And
right, and then right.
Like, it's just, I hate when people play dumb to shit, just dumb to shit, just to make it seem like you didn't know, or now again, back to the provocative victimization. Right. Like, I hate the shenanigans. Now you don't know why I'm upset, or I have a chip on my shoulder, or whatever.
Right, absolutely.
Nobody knows. Nobody understands. So I strongly dislike the weaponized incompetence, because you are only weaponizing my foot further up your ass to come through your esophagus and out your motherfucking back, so I can tie my shoe.
Straight, just like that. Because don't fucking play with me. And you saying, like, as far as the adults, absolutely. The adults, it really pisses me off. But when the kids do it, I don't know, friend. It just really grinds my gears. When the kids do it, and it's like, man, don't fucking play with me. Like, come on. Like, this shit too simple. It really is simple. Like, let's not think too deep into it. Let's not think too hard. If you, like you said about the laundry, you knew you put some clothes in that motherfucker. We're not gonna sit up here and be like, oh, well, I didn't know if you wanted me to get the clothes out the dryer. Why the fuck would I not want you to get the clothes out the dryer? You put these motherfuckers in here, right? So who gonna get the clothes out the dryer? I'm gonna get the clothes out the dryer that I can put in there. I'm gonna fold the clothes. No, I'm not doing none of that. I ain't do that. It ain't my job.
No, for real.
No, that weaponizing incompetent shit. And if y'all don't really know what that is, y'all need to look into it, because y'all partners and y'all kids probably playing y'all. They playing y'all as left and right of some of you motherfuckers. And they're weaponizing the incompetence. They're pretending to be incompetent so they can get over and they can get away with the bullshit. Okay? They're getting away with the bullshit when they already know better. Let's stop acting like these folks ain't got the brain skills because you got the brain skills to go and do a TikTok dance. You got the brain skills to go and do a parlay and do a play online. You got the brain skills to do this, to do that. You got the brain skills to do the simple shit. Okay? That I shouldn't have to ask you to do.
Especially if it's a routine. Absolutely. Especially if it's routine. My oldest acts like he does not understand that it's been a routine for forever. And I'm trying to get it, because it's been the same simple thing. Brush your teeth in the morning, you go wash your ass, you go brush your teeth at night, you want to go to bed. He acts like it's something new every day. Especially now this year starting school, same routine. Get up, you about to get breakfast, go brush your teeth, go use the bathroom, you're gonna get dressed, put some lotion on your face, put your smell goods on, let's head out the door. Girl. Same routine, just like how I go through it. Every day is something missing off the routine. Every day.
Well, he's still
every day.
Well, that's not incompetence. He's still learning.
Whether it be no lotion on the face, now it's my fault. I forgot to tell you to put your smell goods on. You didn't put on matching tie. Like, whatever. Right. Just whatever.
Right. He want to use it.
It's my fault.
Right.
I remind you the same routine we've been doing since that damn September. Lord. It only takes 30 days to create a routine. Why is it taking you 90 months?
No, for real. No, for real. Because when are we going to get it? When are we going to lock in? Is anybody going to lock in?
You choose not to. You choose not to. So every day you will be forgetting something. I hate that for you, because I'm not taking 2 trips up this goddamn school.
Oh, time to tell you. I don't give a damn if you got 1 sock on and 1 shoe in that bitch. Go into Lost and Found and see if they got another shoe for you.
I wasn't.
Let them know you got. Go to Lost and Found. Let them know. Ask them if they got another shoe for your stupid ass, because you tried to play me this morning. You tried to fucking play me this morning. It ain't going. I'm still not coming up here.
Not coming back. I don't care how close I live to the goddamn
telling
school.
you.
Not coming back up here. I'll be back up here to come.
That was your fault. That was your fault. Another ick that I have, and it's a little ick, right? So it's not a deal breaker, like where I'll get like overly frustrated about it, but I will like be like, ugh, like it will give a little eye roll. Maybe a large one. I don't know, depending on what it is. But when you're correcting someone's grammar and they try to like, oh, you're the grammar police, and they don't like accept the correction. It's like, okay, motherfucker. Right. Like, if you said that word wrong, It's my
Absolutely.
due diligence as the one who may know how to actually say the word.
Right.
To correct you. So you don't walk around here saying barbecue. It ain't barbecue, baby. It's barbecue. It's barbecue. So don't go to nobody else sheet talking about barbecue. Because it ain't barbecue. Now you mad at me because I don't corrected your ass about the word, but I'm correcting you so you fix it and you move on and you drive on and you use this knowledge and you take it. And I love when I'm on social media and I'm following a lot of pages now where it's like the word of the day. It's like a new word. Oh, baby, some of these words is real sophisticated and real like, oh, child, use it in a sentence. Spell it for me. What?
How many vowels?
Right, how many vowels? What is it? Adjective, a verb? What is it? How do I? What the fuck? But I think I ain't made it to that level yet. But I do like grammar and I do like English and writing things like that. So when and I at this point, friend, I don't even correct them. And my close friends or whatever, like my sister say some shit and I'll correct her right when she's y'all, you, Lakika, anybody here. Right. I correct you immediately when you say the shit because again, no, that's wrong. Bam, fix it. Okay, let's move on. That's not right. Like it's not that I'm being insulting. I'm not insulting you. I'm not insulting your intelligence. I'm not saying, oh, you a dumbass bitch. How you don't know it ain't barbecue? Right. You talking about barbecue? It's okay. I'm not insulting you.
I mean, English is one of the hardest language, so I get that why I understand why you might have said barbecue, but let's take one of these words off the list that you know how to pronunciate. You feel me?
No, for real. And don't bash me. Like don't like come at my neck because I'm saying something. Like even when I'm like in the comments or whatever and people like put the asterisk and they're like asterisk correction, right? Whatever the correction may be. And they correct it and they're like, oh, look at the grammar police. And it's like, motherfucker, you should want to have somebody correct you if you're wrong. You should want that.
And maybe in the heat of the moment you didn't know that you were using the wrong they, there.
Right, absolutely.
Like that. So, so I absolutely understand
that instance now. Okay, let me tell you how I feel about it. All the theirs, right? We know that there's there, right? Is there as a group? Is there as a place? Is there as a
personal possession?
As a personal possession. Okay. When you're speaking and you're saying there, you can't really decipher. You can decipher obviously in context which they're talking about. But when you're writing and you use the incorrect there, it only is really noticeable when you constantly use the incorrect there in context, whatever you're writing. So if you're using the wrong there, if you're trying to say they are, and you're saying there as in THERE, right there, that's wrong. That's wrong. Somebody has to redline that shit and circle it because this is wrong. This is not the correct word for this. That's absolutely not it because you're not using that word correctly. But if you accidentally like write the wrong word one time, okay, some people are sticklers for the shit, so they might actually be like, oh no, that's wrong, and it was only one fuck up, right? It was just that one fuck up. It's like, oh, well, that's wrong. It's like, bitch, you got what the fuck I said in the next sentence though, didn't you? you got what I said in the next paragraph though, didn't you? You understood me.
Absolutely.
So I can understand where the policing can be like overly like done and people can just do too much with shit, but take it with like a grain of salt, like, hey, go home about your business, move forward, drive on. Like, okay, they corrected it. Now, when you start to be like, oh, look at this stupid motherfucker. Motherfucker still don't know how to use there. Okay, wait a minute. Whoa.
It for me, again, with social media is exposure. And what I mean by exposure is when people break up, now you want to expose everybody's tea. This person peed in the bed. This person don't clip their toenails. This person don't do that. But you were accepting of this. You were accepting of this person being pissy in the bed. You were accepting of this person cutting up your sheets. So don't try to dump us now and make it us be a sourpuss because you're a sourpuss in this breakup. I can't stand when the breakups get messy. Ooh. Like, go ahead and break up. Let's go ahead and go about it. Please keep the exposure to yourself, because you exposing you doesn't look any better than the person that's getting exposed. It makes it, if anything, it makes it look like, well, damn, bitch, are you just as nasty, or damn, motherfucker, are you just as disgusting? Because
you allowed it, like you was okay with that.
You were laying in the plastic bed sheet covered and shit like that. Like, you were the one in the motherfucking sleeping with fucking a raincoat,
or in the hoarding house, right? You live with a person and they a nasty hoarder, and you're like, absolutely. Now y'all broke up, and you're like, or oh, look at their house, period. Look at the house, and it's like, well, you are definitely. I love when people get in the comments and they be like, well, you was over there, you was finna,
okay, you was loving it, all 25 inches of the square, feet tall of the fucking hoarder. You are with all of that. I hate stuff like that. Like, the girls be in the comments, especially on TikTok. I don't know what side of TikTok I landed on, but the girls be like, oh yeah, they got shitty drawers and they got this and that. But you were the one also slobbing on that knob while the shitty drawers were being pulled down. So you're just as nasty. Like, you can't shit on somebody else. Oh, he got shitty drawers. But bitch, I'm pretty sure he has shitty jaws and sweaty balls. Right. All up in
so let's keep it cute, and like you said, let's not be trying to expose the and even if, like, for me, like, I'm thinking a little bit further past that as well, because the nasty shit when folks be trying to expose people after breakups about like their hygiene or like their living situation or whatever, that shit is a reflection of you as well. But another thing that is like on the same topic, another exposing method, tactic that people like to use is, don't shoot me when I say this, but I'm going to say it. I do not like it when women expose their spouses for domestic abuse that has happened in their relationship and they stayed. And then you want to say, oh, in 2015, you beat me up under the sofa. But you went and had a baby in 2018, 2020. You got married in 2024. He beat you under the sofa again in 2025. And now you want to expose this whole long lineage of 10 years worth of ass whippings. I don't like that. And I'm not saying I don't like that you're putting, I don't, it's not that I don't like that you're exposing the person.
You're doing it for the wrong reasons. Like, there's malice behind it. It's malice
behind it. Like, you're not exposing them because, you know, hey, this is what happened to me and I want to help other people in these type of situations, because it can happen to anybody. And this is how I got out of it. And, you know, this is how you should try to get out of it. And let's try to like reform some shit. Let's try to advocate for domestic women. There's avenues behind this shit that you can really use you can really implement in your community and around you and in the world to let women know. And I'm just speaking on women, right? I'm not speaking on nobody else. I'm not saying that men don't get their ass whooped either, but I'm just speaking on women. There's avenues that you can take that will probably be better fitting than exposing this person all over the internet. And then you get back with this person and now you mad because everybody is, oh, well, why you must like getting your ass beat. How you mad? You can't be mad about folks having opinions because you put it out there like that. And not only did you put it out there like that, when you expose this person, you had to know that this is the type of backlash that was going to happen. You had to know we're not going to sit here on Rihanna's internet, as you say. We're not going to sit here on Rihanna's internet and look at you post pictures and videos of you getting drugged down steps, you getting black eyes, busted lips, having to get your teeth fixed, having to get your fucking your jaw fixed, all this type of shit. Nobody wants to witness that, even if they didn't physically witness it. Nobody wants to witness those shit like that, and then you going back and be like, "Well, everybody need to mind their fucking business," and that's my man. That's my man. You and your man about to go to jail. I've got to find a charge for your ass because you don't put this shit out here on the internet for everybody to see. And now we feel some type of way about this motherfucker that done did this shit to you, and we want this person locked up. Lock this animal up. And for your ass, you need to go get some help and get the fuck off the internet.
That's why I believe there should be a stature, and I believe some states have those, and I agree with that, because just like you said before, I'm not all the way a feminist, okay? I'm here for what's right, and I do believe sometimes women can use that as a weaponization.
Absolutely.
To make it seem like
provocative victims.
Yeah.
That's why I can't say I'm a feminist.
Now all of a sudden we gotta know the shenanigans this person played and whatever.
Right.
All because y'all broke up and now you know you're standing on business and whatever. You can advocate for domestic violence and not really have to put your story out there. You know what I'm saying? Because there are quiet sponsors. There are this. Absolutely. There are that. Now, if you want to live in your truth, it is what it is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Let it be for the
right.
right.
Let it be for the right.
I'm not gonna take.
I'm not going to expose story, you right? Because I'm angry that now we're really broken up, and I done dealt with you whipping my ass for 10 years, and now all of a sudden you want a divorce and you don't want me no more. So now I'm about to expose you and everything that you've put me through these last 10 years, all because we're not together anymore. Well, that might be the blessing from God that y'all ass is not together no more, but we're not going to be exposed. And again, trauma happens, right? So people go through real shit. So you're going, and right. These are just hypotheticals, right? These are not specific instances, but a lot of women and men and people can resonate with this. You go, you break up, and then you're upset. Okay, if you have some healing to do. You have some real healing to do. And if you want justice because of the things that were done to you, go and seek real justice. Go and seek justice. I have videos, I have pictures, I have witnesses. I have all of these things that can get this person locked up because they should never be able to do this again to no one else. Not I'm going to post this shit all over the internet and make you lose your NFL deal or your NBA deal or your fucking TBI deal. I don't know whatever. Make you lose your job.
And then I'm still sitting here. I'm still here raking in, trying to put you through the ringer and ask for spousal support, child support, any type of support, asshole support, breast and augmentation support,
Bentley support,
all different types of support. everything that's malice,
right? That's malice.
You're not doing it for, you're trying to be vindictive, and I hate that for you because what goes around comes around.
Absolutely. You're gonna do the healing that you need to do. You're gonna gain that self-esteem, that self-respect that you probably lost. I'm not saying that, this is just generally wide speaking, but you're going to gain that back into you where you're going to be able to stand up and say, I don't want to deal with this anymore. And I don't have to deal with this anymore. I don't have to deal with this. And you're going to do the self-work and you're going to do the self-healing that you need to do so you can live a greater life. Something better than that you never even experienced ever. You're going to live an even better life. More fulfilling things are going to happen with you and in your life and for your kids if you have kids. But to get out of the situation first and foremost should be your main concern, not exposing. For me, my personal opinion, is not exposing, the abuser. My first thing would be I need to get out of this situation. I need to get out of this situation safely. And exposing this person and he not behind bars might not be the safest fucking thing for me to do right now.
No, for real.
So
absolutely. What's one more ick, friend? What's your last ick of the Ickingtons?
Let's see. Talking over people. Now, I kind of, like I said, it's not a real big, like, deal breaker ick, but it's definitely something when I witness it, I'm just like, ooh. You have no
I'm guilty of that.
You have no listening skills. Now,
I don't.
Obviously, but not you. But I'm not. But like, obviously, like, if you have that relationship with someone, right, where y'all both interject and interrupt each other. Okay, cool. That's just how that's how the conversation flows. That's how it goes. Right. You know what I'm saying? We're still on track with the shit. We already know what the fuck going on right here. You say your thing, I say my thing. We say my thing. We gonna bye. But when you're in a general setting and you're and you're interrupting people while they're speaking, it's rude as fuck, first and foremost. Absolutely. And secondly, it doesn't show that you have good listening skills. And you don't have good listening skills because how the fuck are you listening and you're trying to interject? You need to let the person finish the statement. I've told this to other people before. Like, if you let me finish my statement, I promise you the answer that you're asking me will be answered. Like, if you just let me finish the statement, let me finish the thought, Let the thought process and you will get your answer. And if you don't have your answer by the time the thought is processed, then again, ask whatever you need to ask so I can clarify, so I can be more transparent, so I can give you more examples, so I can give you more facts or whatever, however it needs to be done, so where the communication flows organically, right? You asking questions, I'm asking questions. You're making statements, you're telling stories, I'm listening. I'm like, oh man, yeah, I'm telling my stuff, why we relate, how we don't relate, whatever, whoop de whoop. But just to say that you can keep interrupting some damn body when they talking and you want to be the one heard, talk to your damn self.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because you only want to hear your own thoughts, because you damn sure can't want to hear somebody else's. So absolutely.
You can't want to hear nobody else's thoughts. Like, it's just it's not conducive to the project, okay? And if the project is being relatable and having like a genuine connection with people and actually having like productive conversations, you cannot have that if you're interrupting. And that goes for everybody. The dog, the cat, the kids, the husband, the wife, the manager, the CEO, everybody. That's a communication skill that people really need to work on.
Absolutely.
I love it when I see people and they just are very attentive listeners. And you can tell too, it's like, ooh, I know they hear everything.
They got the eye contact.
They like,
yeah. They in there. They're tuned in.
Yeah, okay. No, for real. That's a pet peeve and it's an ick. When you're talking over somebody and you're not giving them an opportunity to speak, or not even giving them an opportunity to speak, but you're not letting them finish their thoughts or their statement.
Absolutely.
It's like, oh, okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, you got it. You also didn't ask me permission to unload, but I'll let you have this one. Just decompress, because that's what it is. You wanna unload.
And sometimes, but if you know your,
but sometimes people need that.
And that's if you're like in a safe place, right? Like if you're in a safe, right. You know, like this person knows, like you and I, right? We have these conversations often, and we talk to each other often, and we're often interrupting each other. But we also know, like, okay, you know what? Let me pull it really back in. Maybe I'm not being such a good listener, and even sometimes we call each other out, like, you're not listening. You're not listening. Right. Let me say it again for you. Like, but we're in that safe space in our lives, in our relationship, where we can do that. We can have we can have this type of dialogue, and it ain't no ill will, no feelings towards about it or nothing. Like, we're still very understanding to, again, the project, the underlying, like what we're doing right now. We catching up, we chit chatting, are we venting, what are we doing? We're just having a little moment. But if you're in a general setting, once again, and somebody is talking and you think you about to keep interrupting, it's rude.
Absolutely.
Shut your mouth. Take it all in. Let it process.
Right. 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 You get what you need. All in all,
these are icks. These are icks that we deal with damn near on a daily basis. And a lot of y'all probably deal with these icks too on a daily basis. And that's okay. That's fine. Let us know what some of y'all icks are. And if y'all made it this far in the video, leave the throwing up emoji. I want to see the leave the throwing up emoji if y'all made it this far in our YouTube video. And also, we want to hear from y'all. Leave us some feedback. Let us know. We 21 episodes in. Whoop, 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 whoop. We out here. We doing this for y'all, and we doing this for us. This is our little outlet. This is how we, we give back to our community. We give back to the world.
This is how we're giving back. Being relatable, because we are relatable women, and that's why today we had time. Thank you all for tuning in to today's episode. We appreciate you guys tuning in. Like Mo said, get in the comments. Let us know, what are your icks. Let us know where you resonated with the icks we done came across, and we letting y'all know we can't stand the bullshit. We can't. We can tolerate it, but we still don't like it. Bye. Thank you guys for tuning in. See you later.